To add an assignment Dropbox to a learning module, from the course home page, go to the Course Administration menu. From the Design submenu, select Course Builder. In the toolbox, scroll down to Create Objects and select the Create a Dropbox icon. Drag it to the learning module that you want to add it to. Let's enter the folder properties for the Dropbox. I want to give it a name, Assign 1. Add instructions. In this case, I just want to say See Attached because I'm going to add detailed instructions in an attachment. I need to associate a new grade item with this assignment Dropbox. Enter a name for the new grade item. Again, I'm using Assign 1 because it's brief and it's easy to view in the actual grade book. The grade item category is assignments, and I want to enter a description. And I want to allow users to view the grade item description. The maximum points is 10 points, so that's fine. I don't want to do anything to allow students to exceed 10 or allow any bonus points. And I don't want to exclude this item from the final grade calculation, so I don't need to select any of those. The default scheme is percentage, and I think that will be just fine because assignments will be a percentage of the total final grade. But I want to take a look at the options. A or F, grade scheme option with additional points or less than the total points, without additional points or less than the total points, letter grade, percentages. Okay, from those options, it seems that the default is appropriate for this, but I wanted to read through them just so that I know that there are other options and I can experiment with those options in the future to see if some of them might be more appropriate for what I want to do. The grade item is always visible. Yes, I do want that. Once I place the grade there, there's no reason for me to have visibility dates. And select Create. And we're back to the folder properties screen. Again, it's out of a total of 10 points. And I do want to add a file with the description or the instructions. The file is located in my course offering files, saved and stored within the Learning Management System in folders. Select it and select Files. Continue with more properties for the Assign 1 Dropbox folder. I want to set a start date. Today's date is fine. Midnight. And an end date. About 2 weeks. And for consistency, again, midnight. I definitely want this availability date and deadline date to be in the student's calendar. Again, it helps them with managing their priorities, if they know what assignments are due and they get a reminder of that every time they look at the calendar. Select Create to create the Dropbox folder. Okay, here we see that it's been created successfully, and it's located right here, Assignment 1. Now, let's look at the assignment from the student's perspective. Let's go back to the course home page and scroll down to find the role switch menu. I'm currently viewing the course from the instructor's perspective. Select Demo Student and change Role to view it from the student perspective. Notice that the course administration tools have been eliminated or minimized. Here's the assignment. Select it. On this page, the student sees instructions. Use this page to submit files to this Dropbox folder. The Dropbox folder is for Assignment 1. They see the instructions, the assignment availability date, and the assignment deadline date. They see the detailed instructions that they can download, and as they scroll down, they see the area where they actually submit their completed assignment. They can browse their computer to add a file. They can record an audio message to the instructor, or they can type additional comments to the instructor. Once they're ready to submit, all they need to do is select Submit. In this case, I don't have anything to submit, so I'm going to cancel. That brings me back to the folder that contains all of my assignments. There's my Assignment 1 and 2 other assignments. If they had been graded, I would see the scores here. If I had made actual submissions, I would see the number of submissions here. And in this last column, the deadline dates for the assignment.